Hello, everyone. Our names are Sofia, Etingof, and Juri Solovjov, and today we're going to talk about the comfort trap, getting too used to AI. And we're going to cover the labyrinth of lazy trust, the 7 wonders of inaccessibility, the comfort trap in AI testing, what AI cannot yet do, and the ethical testing framework and tools for ethical and AI testing. So, and at the end, we're going to have time for a Q&A session.
AI is like Volant in the famous Russian novel The Master and Margarita, a mysterious figure who never asks for anything. He always gives people what they desire, though often not without strange unexpected. Volant offers everything: comfort, power, ready-made solution, and today AI behaves in much the same way. It gives us instant answer, automated process, and makes our life easier. This is what we call the comfort trap, the moment when we stop asking questions, stop thinking critically, and stop checking what truly matters. Today we'll talk about how to preserve ethics and human responsibility even when technology seems ready to do everything for us, using examples for testing and accessibility in interface. The labyrinth of lazy trust. When we talk about AI ethics, we often think about global changes, replacing humans with machines, corporate decision laws. But ethics actually start with our everyday choices. Every time we trust an algorithm without checking, we make a decision, and that decision affects people. This is the comfort trap. Technology makes life easier, but without critical oversight, we stop nothing, forcing the results. This becomes especially visible in interface accessibility. AI can generate image description or adapt design automatically. But if it doesn't consider the real needs of users with disabilities, and if they aren't involved in testing, technology can unintentionally create barriers. The 7 wonders of inaccessibility. There are 7 wonders of inaccessibility moments where everything looks accessible, yet users still face barriers. We won't go through all of them. Let's focus on the 3 most common and revealing ones. First, AI screen readers errors. AI can sometimes cause screen readers to present information incorrectly even when a site technically meets accessibility standards. Example, in 2024, Financial Times reported that a user visited a sport club website to check upcoming events. The screen reader, relying on AI-generated description, announced a restroom among the events. The second one, incorrect image description. Automatically generate alt text often lose essential context, especially in professional or emotional settings. Example, a WebIM study found that AI frequently replaced person presenting a project with a generic person with a microphone. For screen readers users, the description exists but does not convey the mindful content of the image. And the last one, overlay conflicts. Many websites use overlays, pop-ups, or scripts intended to enhance accessibility. In practice, this can interface with screen reader or cover essential content. Example, experts at Arizona State University note that such tools may fix only a fraction of accessibility issue and can create new technical barriers for users of assistive technologies.
Okay, thank you. Now let's talk about testing in the age of AI. And as we have seen, how AI can create illusions of accessibility compliance, technically correct, humanly flawed. So let's have a look at the next slide. And I believe that different organizations, different teams have own stories and experience. And here let's have a look at 3 most common traps. First trap is bias amplification. As you know, AI learns on the past data, and if the past data is biased, so it reproduces it at scale. As an example, several years ago, Amazon's recruiting tool penalized resumes with the word containing female or woman. So it increased the bias. And second trap is illusion of coverage. It might report 100% of test coverage or automated accessibility compliance, but real users can still struggle. As an example, On LinkedIn, there is auto captions, and sometimes it can represent differently the job title or different context, content. So, the first step is opaque decision making. AI can decide which tests to run or which results to flag, and humans may stop reviewing it deeply. For example, the UK Department for Work and Pension, they relied on AI-generated script, which wrongly flagged about 200,000 claims for error and fraud. But reality is different. Most of them were limited. And here on the slide, you can see what AI cannot yet do. So AI cannot still apply domain logic and contextual ethics like regulatory, safety, critical, or cultural considerations. AI still cannot explore unpredictably, trying unusual flows, emotional context, or complex accessibility journeys with assistive technologies. AI still cannot assume responsibility. AI can suggest, execute, or highlight, but it still cannot own the consequences. So we must remember that AI executes, humans interpret, AI suggests, and humans decide. So a bot can check boxes, but it can't feel a blind user's frustration or notice subtle bias decision making. And how to remain ethical? So we can apply this ethical framework. So first of all is human in the loop workflows. We can let AI generate and execute tests, but still human must validate and review. The second is bias auditing. So you must scan training data and AI outputs as early as possible to catch unfair or discriminatory results. Third one is inclusion checkpoints. So human accessibility testing beyond automated checks. So you need to involve people with accessibility or disabilities to check all the features and generated results. And finally, demand tool transparency. There are models which are explainable, so you have to apply them and use for clear decision rationale. Here, one of the example tools for ethical AI testing. As an example, you can use Xcore, which is often paired with AI-based audit tools, complements AI-powered accessibility checks. The second tool is Robot Framework. It can integrate your AI test generation and intelligent locators. And the last tool is FairLearn. It builds for AI fairness and explainability. And as already mentioned, you have to involve or use explainable AI models. And here the list, which actually open source, freely accessible, and you can apply to improve your workflow. First two, Shep and Lime, they already applied in finance, legal, and healthcare fields. So they help you to understand why a certain decision or prediction was made and try to help you investigate feature impact and validity. What if tool from Google actually help engineers to test different input data and see how it affects your results and try to play with that to see how your model is ideal or not. And the last two, AI explainability and responsible AI dashboard, they help you to detect bias and understand outputs. So they help you to be more informed and help with ethical decisions. And this is for conclusion slide. And we just want to say that we don't say that you don't need to use AI tool, but you can't fully rely on it. So the AI must be as your colleague, as your helper. So, but still, you might be responsible for all decisions made. And that's it. Thank you.
So what you suggest, so the general idea is clear. So I don't know if you suggest something, I don't know, to people, single people to do operatively, no, to be more compliant to this suggestion that I share and agree.
Yeah, thank you. That's excellent question. So I suggest it's like a shift-left approach. So it's not only about testing early, as in traditional workflow, but you have to involve different people with disabilities to verify your product as well. Not only fully rely on AI systems, because they can follow all the rules and standards, but they can produce a lot of false positives. So I suggest for ethical testing, I suggest it's not like only responsibility of one person of one team, but it's a responsibility of the whole organization. So it requires cooperation with legal team, diversity teams, maybe HR people teams as well. Because you can use such explainable AI, you can get generated results, outputs, but ethically verify if it's really correct, valid, you need still cooperate with legal teams as well, because different countries, they have different law. Thank you.